one thing that we're going to roll out in a couple minutes, I just haven't gotten to it yet this morning, is the ability to vote for the best presentation in each of the sessions, the student contributed sessions. The first of which will start in this room and that room at the same time at 9:15. Okay. And so Ben.
Yep, Paul Welling, I think that's the on-site person in the other room.
Yep.
He has the Zoom links for sessions 2, 4, and 6. And John Zimmer.
When you say the Zoom links, you mean the ballots?
The Zoom ballot.
That's
Sorry,
right.
the ballots to, yeah, the Google Board.
Okay.
And then John Zimmer, are you the person here? I'm going to send you a document, and then you can put that in the chat for people on Zoom.
Okay, so watch the chat for a document. This is the Zoom people who are joining us on Zoom. Watch the chat for a way to vote. And frankly, I would suggest that those get put in the chat once in a while, so people who join us at different times will at least eventually catch it. And for those of you who are here in person, welcome. I'm going to actually print out this document and hand it out in person. So make sure you get a copy of this sometime today, and by the end of the day, you turn it in. Okay, and so you can bounce between sessions and you can vote for what you hear in different sessions. And if you don't stay for the whole session, just indicate I was there for the first 2 talks, and here's the one I prefer of those 2 at least, and we'll count the votes accordingly. Okay, so again, thank you. Welcome for coming. Welcome. Thank you for coming. And here's what we're going to do. We're going to take a break right now. First 5-minute break. That just allows anybody who's physically sitting in this room and wants to be in the other session, and needs to be in the other session, to walk down the hall to the other room. And for those of you on Zoom, this is the main room, but there is a second Zoom room running already. And so you can go and jump in there, and we'll let you in. And then the talks will start at 9:15 down there. And there should be a moderator for that. And Rick, you're the moderator here for the main room, I believe, for the first session. So again, thank you. Dennis, you have a question?
Actually, sorry, when you get down here, I just want to point out something.
Okay, so those of you who are on Zoom, you can actually hold your questions, please, but you can ask questions just by unmuting, and it will be piped into the room here. On the other hand, those of you who are in the room can also ask questions, and depending on whether or not the speaker and the Zoom audience can hear you, maybe we'll be fine. And if that's not the case, we'll come to you with a microphone, or we'll have John perhaps feed your question into the chat. We'll figure it out. Some of the speakers are here in person, and so they will obviously hear you, but we need the Zoom people to hear you. So the easiest way for that to happen, if we're not sure, is for the speaker to repeat the question and then answer it. Okay? Who is this first speaker in this room? You guys. Okay, great. So the first speakers are here. Who is the first speaker in the other room? Ah, good. Our first speaker is here. We're off to a good start. Okay, we will take a break right now, and then we will continue at 9:15 in 2 rooms on 2 Zoom things. Oh, one more thing, and that is after the end of the first session, we will play the series of videos, promo videos for the exhibits. If you've already watched them because they are posted, you can go down anytime. But if you want to stay for 5 minutes, watch the videos and then go down. And so demos, what that means is pull up the abstract booklet and then click through the promo videos for the first exhibit, play them to this Zoom room, play them to this audience, and then send them down to the ballots atrium to look at the exhibits. John?
Question.
One moment. Okay, John, during the exhibit, would you be willing perhaps to take your computer and actually maybe take this computer if necessary, record it and walk through the exhibit and see if you can at least capture some of that for the Zoom audience and also for posterity, okay? And then maybe we can have Paul do the same thing for the afternoon session. So try to capture the exhibits also on Zoom. Thank you. Question, please.
Sorry, good morning. So my question is for the main room and the alternate room, for the Zoom,